Which was your first BL ever? Welcome to 30 Days of BL, a new series I'm starting, and we're gonna be covering different topics. We're gonna be talking about BL manga, manhwa, anime, anime, and all of our favorite characters, favorite moments, what we love the least, some of the best recommendation, what you are looking for, what you are more excited in this beautiful world of BL. But before we jump into it, I wanted to send my shout out to Danielle, which is a TikToker I follow, because I got this idea of creating a series thanks to her. She's doing right now a series of 25 days of Dame, so I truly recommend you guys go and follow her there. And I thought that it was a pretty cool idea, and I think like going with this sense of, making it bigger, getting a bigger overall approach to this beautiful world. With the 30 days of BL, we can actually get to know each other better, because obviously I don't want to be the one here behind the screen, sending all the information to you. I want to get to know you as well. I want to get your feedback. I want us guys to be a community in where we can discuss our favorite couples, our favorite mangas, dames, so we can get the most from each other. And maybe you are more into dame, maybe you are more into manhwa, and you were thinking about to start giving a go to other kind of BL content. Well, here you're gonna find information about it, and hopefully it's gonna be helpful for you. Obviously, day one, we started from the beginning, which was the BL that got me into this world. And in this case, we're moving to anime, because yes, it was these two beautiful OG series that till today, end of 2025, they are my favorite ones. And I'm so excited about talking about them, because seriously, they are my daddies. Like, they brought me so much joy. I've been laughing, watching them, and rewatching them so much that it feels special to be talking about them. Guys, they are the well-known and OG Junjo Romantica and Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. And I know some of you may be thinking that I was gonna say Given, I was gonna say Sasaki to Miyano, which they are great series, to be honest, but this girl go way back. I go way back. I started into this BL world thanks to this OG series. To be honest, when I first started this series, I didn't even know that they were BL. Like, I didn't even know what BL was. Like, to put you in the situation, the first ever time I got approached into Sekaiichi Hatsukoi was when I was like a child, I will say, and I saw this manga in one bookstore. I was like, oh, this looks cool. Time passed, and then I got to see the anime. I was like, oh damn, they were those one that I saw forever years ago. I started watching the anime, and there wasn't any way back. I was completely hooked on them. And I totally remember, because as I said, I didn't know that they were a BL. I didn't even know what BL was, okay? I remember when I first watched some of the scenes, I was like, oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing, Obviously, since then I started to, to get an idea of what they are. I got to research about these titles. I got to know that they were actually a manga series that they got adapted into anime. Until today, as I said, like, I enjoy them so much. I seriously every year rewatch them. They are my comfort series to go with. And I know, like, according to nowadays standards, let's say, they are not the greatest, okay? They are not the best, because these series are tough and contain trigger warnings, okay? Again, I'm not saying that I approve those kind of acts, not at all, but you have to keep in mind, if you're gonna give it a go, that these series were created years ago. And also, I don't know, if you read manhwa, you kind of used to this kind of behavior. Obviously, seeing it animated is more shocking, but still, like, even today, I'm sorry, I'm honest with you guys, they are still my favorite. I'm still watching them every year when I don't know what to watch, when I'm feeling kind of down. I'm always going to them. They're both based in the same universe, which is something that I absolutely love. Because when I first started watching Junjo Romantica and then moved to watch Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, I was like, wait, I know that guy. Oh, wait, I know that editorial actually. And I think it's pretty cool when you got to see the character that you once got introduced to during a different series. In the case of Junjo Romantica, the main couple are Misaki, who is a college student, and also he is the younger brother of Usami's best friend, and Usami is the other main lead from the main couple. Usami, it is actually a well-known author in the literary world, and he won a bunch of prizes, you know, with his literary novels. But what is the funniest part is that he also has a nickname, and he also publishes BL novels in the same editorial he worked with his other work. And here is where I'm saying that both stories got intertwined, because that editorial is exactly the workplace for our main couple from Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. And the main couple from Sekaiichi Hatsukoi are Onodera and Takano. And let me tell you, they go way back. Onodera started this series moving to a new editorial. He resigned from his father's publishing company and he went to work on this new editorial with the idea that he was gonna be working on the literary department. To his surprise, he is moved to the manga part, in this case shoujo manga, and there he's gonna meet a really peculiar chief editor, who is Takano. And little he knew that Takano, it is actually his first love from when he was in high school. Yeah, these things only happen on anime and mangas, and I love it. And it's pretty fun, like how they got to recognize each other, how actually Takano try for Onodera to fall in love with him again, all the trauma that they need to resolve because they're carrying, you know, their all past love story. Is so good. Onodera, it is a stubborn bitch, and it got very frustrating sometimes, so just so you know, keep it in mind if you want to give it a go. I love it back then when you got to see how chaotic, you know, an editorial actually is, all the hard work that they have to put, you know, behind the scenes to being able to publish a manga volume. And obviously, the love relationship between all of them. As I said, like, if you want to give it a go, if you want to check them out, keep in mind that they were created way back. You read manhwa and you're used to this kind of content. I'm talking about trigger warnings like non-com, SA, and yada yada. Maybe it's not gonna be that shocking, but obviously for everyone who are maybe not used to this kind of content, it's gonna be tough to watch. Also, it is animated, so it's more shocking. And again, obviously I'm not saying that I enjoy this kind of act, okay? But it's true that I really love this series. And I think maybe it's because of the nostalgia, maybe it's because, like, seriously, you cannot take them serious. Right? Like, you are watching a serie, they are fictional. Obviously, you cannot take what they do to heart, right? But their dynamics are pretty fun. And I'm not only talking about the main couples, I'm also talking about the side stories and the other secondary couples. They are really picky, I will say. Like, they are interesting because they are all have this strong and different personality from each other, so I think it's pretty cool. This will be it. I will be here talking hours and hours only about these two series, but now I want to hear from you. Which was your first BL ever? What got you into this world? Have you watched Junjo Romantica or Sekaiichi Hatsukoi? If you have, please let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. And with that, guys, see you in the next video with day 2 of 30 days of BL.